First things first, I'm the realest. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. Let them feel it. And I'm still in the murder business. I can hold you down like I'm giving lessons in physics. Right.
Hey guys, welcome in. Hi Sweet. Hi Ascended. Hey Wolf. I'm almost done. Just a couple more seconds. Okay. Okay. Hey guys. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Oh, why isn't it showing the game? This looks like some kind of Resident Evil, right? Can you guys hear me okay? How are you, Sweet? How are you, Ascended? Welcome in, guys. I was able to start a little bit early. So, I played episode 3 off stream because I couldn't wait. And there's 2 more left. So I want to finish it today. Yeah, there's 5 total, and we're gonna start 4. So we're finishing this today, because I don't finish games, and I want to finish this game. As the audio Ascended, you're doing well. Thanks for asking. Of course, I'm gonna ask. Yeah. Today is very rough for me. I didn't go to work. I had the day off because my daughter had the first day of her summer tour golf tournament was today. And since they don't have school, they scheduled it for the middle of the week. But for the parents, that means you have to take time off of work. But yeah, today was her first tournament. She played 6 holes and got first. So I'm super proud of her. But I had my 1-year-old with me, and it's tough trying to get her to stay in the golf cart the whole time and not be noisy, you know. It was hard. It was just one of them days. So I'm glad to be here with you guys to de-stress and chill, you know. I'm hoping my audio levels are okay now. My last VOD, the game was too soft and my mic was too loud. Like, you could hear me breathing, that's how loud it was. Let's go here. I'm gonna go to give a shouty. Let's turn this off for a second. There she is. Audio sounds good? Okay. Thank you, Ascendant. So what did you have for dinner? You can hear game and voice. Yeah, okay, good. Because when I did my test stream, not stream, but test record, it was good.
Shut up. So hear me out. Purple and white are sticking together. Want to just do a double kill with me real quick? Let's go. They're over this way. Let's go get them. Come on. Come on.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, there they are. They're there. Ready? Ready? Ready?
Of course. How are you, sweet?
Let's go. That is we did.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this game. Can't wait to finish it today. You're early. I know you are. What time is it for you right now? It's almost 1 p.m. Wow. You are early. Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm gonna switch screens. Today you cooked chicken breast and drumsticks on the grill. Oh, that sounds yummies. Today was so weird with the meals, because we snacked throughout the day. So I don't think we actually ate dinner. We just snacked the whole night. It's bad, huh? You gonna grab something to eat? Okay. I hope to see you back later. Enjoy your meal. So we last left off, Bigby got whooped. He got whooped.
See you around.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though.
Oh, that sounds good.
He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We can't keep meeting this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain.
What happened?
I'm the best there is, plain
There
and
was-
simple. I mean, I
Lucky.
wake up in the morning, I'm
Found
pissed
yourself in
excellent.
the care of a
Ashley,
most skillful
welcome in.
surgeon.
How was your
Me.
day? Is that
Please,
Prince
Bigby,
Farquhar?
don't move
No.
it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment.
Hi,
But if
Fred.
the fractured extremity
Welcome in.
concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Oh boy. The laziest day? I bet. What time did you actually go to bed? Gross. Has anybody ever had a bone break like this? I've never broken a bone, believe it or not. Eek.
Why? Why?
Why? Right?
Why?
Why? That was
That'll do, I
disgusting.
suppose. He's lucky to be alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before.
You
Maybe
passed
he'll
out in
listen to you.
Discord? Oh my
I don't know
gosh,
about that.
That's funny.
Well, he should. There are limits to what even I can do.
Thank you for stopping in, Britt. Have a good night.
Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay. At least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands. And I need the space to work, so...
Don't worry, Snow. I'll be okay.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
'Cause I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin,
How
you're
are you
not even
going,
supposed to be
Mommy?
here right now.
Party
Oh,
Alice
really?
was so fun.
Where am I
guys.
supposed
we
to
need
be?
to do that again.
I'm here to take care of my friend.
Could you please not distract the doctor
That's
while he
so
has
much
my
fun.
chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue. Miss White,
We're having a blast. It was so
you'll be fine
fun.
for light duty.
It was the first
if we
time I
can
actually
figure out what
played
that
it.
means.
Like,
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out.
I think I'll have more fun when
Take
I
care
know
of
what I'm
him.
doing. 'Cause
Please.
that was the first time I played it, so...
I will. He'll need rest, I assume.
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch.
I'm right here, guys. Come on.
Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
Hi, Cheese. Welcome in. How are you?
So,
Excuse
how do
me.
you,
Thank you for the lark, Cheese.
feel?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay. Hell, I seen him take worse.
Fine.
Don't worry about me, all right? I'll be fine.
See? Strong as an oak, this guy.
You're welcome.
I'm glad
Of
you're not
course.
dead.
Thank you for lurking, Cheese.
You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess.
He died?
It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived,
I'm pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Colin,
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
we'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over?
The Crooked Man, Bloody Mary, the Tweedles. This is bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder.
Thank you for
Yeah,
feeling each other. I like that.
Thanks, Snow, for all that back there.
No problem.
Thanks?
When are
You're
you
not
gonna
pissed
stream
that
again,
Crane's flown the
Ascended?
coop? Or that the Crooked Man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb?
We're all mad about it, Colin.
What else could Snow do? If she didn't hand him over, my ass would be down the witching well. And Crane still would have been taken.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
All I care about right now is just what does the Crooked Man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the
Do you
murders?
use your eyes to look
Crane
around?
can't be
I'm
useful
figuring.
Or
here.
do you use your mouth?
So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily? How long has this stuff been going on?
Crane was a pup.
They gave
And
you
the
the
Crooked
chicken.
Man, the strings. This is all about control of Fabletown.
But then what do prostitutes have to do with it? Lily
How are you?
and Faith?
I don't know how
was
it
your
all
stream
works out
earlier?
yet,
Sorry,
I
I
know
wasn't
it
able
does.
to chat.
but somehow.
I was out on the golf
The Crooked
course.
Man
So
declared war against us last night.
I wasn't in streams much
At least
today.
that's what I
At
thought
all.
when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it.
Okay, let me pause. A lot of people here now, so let's do some shoutouts. I'm doing okay. I'm happy to be able to play this game now because I've been stressed. It was a hard day today. But I was lurking in your stream, McBiggie. I just wasn't able to say nothing. I was there when you did this. You can't hear it? How about now?
Sneaky, I added a little more as a thank you.
I'll give you another one. I didn't realize it was muted. I'm sorry. Let's give you another one. Okay. This is why I need a stream deck.
Oh, hell no.
Hi, Mike. Welcome in. Hello. What the hell was that?
Yes. Oh.
Oh, yes.
Wow. Is that my redeem or the clip? We got raiders? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was trying to get him to my band screen. Here we go. Hey Churros. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid.
What? Oh, fine. Fuck you. I'll just hit this button.
How was your stream? Yo, Smitty! Welcome in. Oh, you know, this is on PlayStation Plus's catalog now. I may be able to play it. Thank you for the bits, Ascended. Oh my gosh. Had a blast streaming Fallout 4. Awesome. Have you played all the other Fallout games?
No! What the fuck? What?
Ooh, you get double shouty.
Really? I wasn't even looking at him.
Because I heard that Fallout 76 is the best one. Maybe that's opinion.
How did you die?
Thank you, Ascended. You're so sweet.
But yeah, I saw what looked like a child running from the refrigerator across the living room.
Whoa! Hi. Fuck you.
Whoa!
Told you. This holy.
Ah, a hype train is closed. What? What? Thank you, McBiggie. Thank you for the biddies. There's Brett.
Oh, hail Queen Lily.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hail Queen Lily.
Come on, yeah, I'm right here. You just know.
Queen Lily.
You've never heard of
If
76?
you better quit hailing Queen Lilith and kill some shit.
We sacrifice this man right here.
I've never heard of 76 as the best.
Chinese symbol.
Okay.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice! Sacrifice! Sacrifice!
Oh, that's funny. I've done that in Fortnite. There's these like fire pits. We would throw people who are downed into them and go sacrifice. I'm losing my place here. Who else was here earlier? But I'm sorry. Thank you for the raid. I'm Khaleesi, the gaming nerd mom. I am a variety streamer. Well, that's Outlast. And I do story time.
Oh my, what the fuck?
Ascended. Thank you for the babies again. Why you do that? Why you do that?
Fucking drive that fucking drill.
That's not Shake talking. Who was that talking? There's I like cheese. Okay. I think I got everybody. Did my mouse just die? My mouse died again. Gosh, it dies so quickly. Sorry. Okay. Okay, guys, welcome in. Yes, we are playing The Wolf Among Us. I am finishing it tonight. I really want to finish it tonight. Ascended! Thank you! Why you do that? Why you do that? I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way. Bigby's the one on the front lines. You can't give him a leash. He doesn't work that way.
A little restraint and thought behind things will never hurt anyone, Colin.
Oh, I missed it. Dang it, I was looking.
So,
and then
starting
I didn't pick
now,
one.
we do everything cut and dried. By the book. Straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
Damn it.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This
Ever
town
seen this
has
game? I was not
enough
prepared for a
monsters.
talking pig. Oh,
What
it's
happened
all
last
like
night, what you turned
a
into,
twist on like
it
fairy
can't
tales.
happen again.
We need monsters
Huge
to
twist.
fight monsters.
Colin,
I
if
had
I
no
really
other choice.
believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice,
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect
Yeah, I
me
like
to
Telltale
do?
games. I think I'm
There
gonna
are
play more of them. I
degrees.
have the Guardians of the
Degrees?
Galaxy
I only ever do what's necessary.
and The Walking
Really?
Dead.
do you believe him?
Yeah, I do.
Look, Bigby, I care about how this is
Talking
done
pig.
just
Yo,
as much
his
as I
name
care
is
about it getting
Colin.
done.
So
His
for
name
that,
is
you want to give him a
Colin.
handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then.
Well, at
Okay,
least
okay.
someone understands. Thanks, Colin.
He's one of the 3 pigs.
He'll get the
you know?
job done.
Bigby
Just
is
let
the
him
big
do
bad
it.
wolf.
I'm going to...
That's Snow White.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that... Now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
Hi,
All
Squeak.
unglamored fables starting
Welcome
today
in.
have to go and stay at the
Oh,
farm.
give me a fucking break.
How was your stream?
Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule
Oh
for
my
a reason,
gosh,
Colin.
okay.
And
Calm
Bigby
down.
knows it's for the best of the town.
Look, everyone just calm down, all right?
I'm perfectly calm.
I'm not. Tell me right now, what's it gonna be, Bigby?
Aye. Don't make me pick.
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Narissa.
Narissa?
Marissa.
That broad from the puddin' and pie?
She's actually
Yes.
Ariel.
Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think that could be?
Tomorrow's
Bigby's
a
got an
better day.
admirer.
Me too. Thank
You always do
Big
well
Bigby.
with the disenfranchised.
Probably
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case.
Ascended.
Maybe she has something else.
Maybe she does.
Thank
I should
you.
get back to the
Why
business
you do-
office.
why you
I've
do
left
that?
Buffkin alone for too
Why
long
you
taking
do-
calls.
Thank you.
And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over.
You
Let
don't
me know
have to
when you're
do
done with
that,
Marissa.
but I
Aye,
appreciate
aye,
you.
Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're
Why
not
is it
really
doing
gonna
it
send me
3
to the farm,
times?
are you?
Need to fix that.
I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here.
Look,
I don't know.
maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
You chose friendship over rules. Good boy. But how is everybody's day? If you need to vent, you can vent. Go for it. It's Ariel. Okay, this is the beginning of episode 4. You guys let me know how the sound is, okay? Too loud, too soft. I love this game. It's like a movie. Yes, yes, yes. Asana, thank you for the re-song. Why you do that? You spoil me. Thank you so much. We need to get on that new Outlast limited something that Shake posted about. We need to do that. What do you think of this game? I love it. I love this game. I like the choice-based point and click kind of games because I'm not a good gamer. So she's Ariel.
Have a seat.
Have you played it, Shake? I hope they make part 2. It is a perfect game for me. Very story driven. Yes. These are right up my alley. Your favorite? I think it is for me too.
Are you
Yes.
okay?
When should we do
You
Outlast
didn't look
Trials?
good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be,
Let's be
around.
funny.
Don't be fooled by this. I didn't get the worst of it.
Tough guy. The event came out already? Maybe he was
Huff and
posting
puffs.
about it, but
Not many people
not that it's
smoke
out.
those.
I don't remember. I'm sorry. Part 2 is supposed to be out this year. That's what I heard, but what brings you here?
Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. And I think you want to help
Started
me
yesterday?
again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's
Maybe
not
this
just while you're
weekend?
at work, huh?
Oh, but you're doing Disney on Saturday.
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room,
It's
at
pretty
the
hype
pudding and
now.
pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead.
Is this about the Crooked
might
Man?
work.
Yes.
You're here because the Crooked Man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
Say yes.
These lips are sealed.
Did nod your head.
If I could answer you just like that,
Why doesn't she just
I
write
wouldn't
the
have
answer
had to
down?
make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do.
You can
Are
trust
you
me.
saying you need a friend right now? You can trust me.
What I'm saying is friends matter, and I don't have any left.
Oh.
So I hope you're looking after yours.
Okay.
Are you?
Who are you talking about? Are my friends in danger?
I'm sorry.
She can't.
Thought I could do this.
Come on, spit it out.
I need you to know I want to help, but
But your lips are sealed.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
It is beautiful. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
That reminds me of this one story that I was told when I was younger about, I don't remember what it's about, but there's a lady with a string around her neck, and if you take it off, her head comes off. I don't remember what it's about, but that's all I remember. What if I remove it anyway?
That spell Crane talked about. Is there any way to break it? Is there something I can do about it?
No! These lips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back!
Oh.
You can't do that!
Slow down. It's all right.
What?
I'm not gonna do anything.
Do I want to play devotion? No.
Please.
You can play it, I'll watch. No.
Okay.
It looks scary.
I get it. So the ribbons, if you take them off.
You did twice? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I wish I could do something.
Uh-oh. Hi, Cleaver.
If anyone finds out I came here...
How are you?
That's probably snow.
Listen, Sheriff.
Dominic, until...
Can you keep this conversation between us?
I have played Until
I could
Dawn
be in a lot of
and the quarry.
trouble.
I have not finished the quarry.
I shouldn't be talking to you. Please.
What are you afraid of?
What are you worried about?
Just... please don't say anything.
What if you stream it? I'll watch.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something.
I'm good.
I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Gonna finish this game
Thank you
tonight.
for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go.
It was a very long day. I was in the sun the whole day, so I'm really sunbeaten.
That was... abrupt?
It's one way to send a
Glad to be
message.
chilling out now.
What did she tell
Ready
you?
for bed, had to come
I didn't
in.
mean to rush her out.
Thanks, McBiggie.
Did you get anything
Thanks
from
for
her?
coming by. She told me enough.
She told me enough. I think she told both of us with the way she just left.
You enjoyed Dawn more than the quarry.
Okay then. Good work.
They're remaking or remastering
So
Until
about
Dawn this
Beauty
year.
and Beast. Do you
So
think
I want to
there's
play it when it
something
gets
to
remastered.
Is this the right place to look?
Play it again
What could they know about the Crooked Man?
and change
Or
my
do you
choices.
think they just heard about last night? And they're scared about what's been going on?
Beauty told me she had to take out a loan
They're
from
both
the
good,
Crooked
yeah.
Man. Seems like a pretty bad
I'm
deal.
I
determined
can
to
only
finish
imagine
both.
what they're thinking now.
You haven't been sleeping great? I'm sorry. Will some
We
tea
need to
help?
solve this before something else
Good night, my
happens.
biggie.
Who knows what?
Right on, had no clue.
I have other matters
had
to
no
attend
clue
to.
about what? The remaster? Yeah, they haven't really been talking about it, so maybe they're
And
waiting.
you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now.
Where's
I
that
thought
coming
we
from?
agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to
Good
it.
night, my
And when were
biggie.
you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it
Knock.
was.
Oh, it's you.
That's Beauty.
What are you doing here?
And Beast.
What's this about? Well,
You
nothing you
called?
want to say?
You called, right? Or, was it Beast?
I didn't call you.
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
Well, you're not the only one.
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
If someone called, it must have been Beast. I certainly didn't.
Okay.
Any Resident Evil
You
games?
know, if you had just
I
kept your mouth
haven't,
shut about
but
me,
I have
Beast
Resident
wouldn't have
Evil
lost
2
his head over at the open
and
arms.
3.
He never
And
would have
I'm
even
gonna
found
play
the
them
place.
pretty
And
soon.
I wouldn't have had to spend the night defending myself
The
from
remakes.
keeping secrets with Bigby Wolf.
I will be
I
playing.
lost my job because of you. I needed that.
I'm gonna attempt.
Who's there? Beauty? Who is it?
I need
You don't want to talk? Can you just get Beast for me?
I don't know. Talking has a way of escalating with you.
No. The fighting. Oh man, 2 is the best, hands down. Really?
Bigby's here.
I hear that a lot.
Hi,
I-
Bigby.
I'll play that one
Can
first.
you give us a minute? A word in private?
I think that's a good idea.
And 7. 7 is good too. Yeah. Oh, I'm in their house. Look at this.
I really do have the smallest apartment in the
love
woodlands.
it.
Now, Beauty, let's not make
what's
a
this?
problem out of this.
What's he doing here? Do we really need to bring
Armoire.
Bigby into this?
We talked about it already.
But I just don't
What
think
was
he's
that?
going to improve
Why
our
did you knock on
situation.
it?
Well, that's what we're going to find out.
Talk about living in the
I know
past.
you're going to disagree, but if he can't keep a little secret, how can we trust him with
2
this?
more horror focused and 3 is
Of course
action.
you do.
Oh.
Whatever.
I will
It's
like
not
both
just that.
then.
Trouble follows him around.
We're out of money and we're up against the wall here, okay?
And I know they're
So can
they're
we
good
finish
games. I
this
just have to
later?
play them
Now that
myself
Bigby's here, let's
instead of
just-
watching
Fine.
gameplays.
Go on.
What? Knock.
Was 1 minute too much to ask?
But are you a streamer as well, Dominic?
Sorry. We've had a
Do
long
you stream?
Yeah. What's that you
Or,
always
if
say?
you don't, what games do you
Centuries
play?
of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
Recently.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
Right?
What's that supposed to mean?
Beauty!
What? It's a fair question. He's the sheriff, not an interior decorator.
You've lived here a long time, and you've never called me over. So what's this about? Is this something about that loan you took out? From the crooked man?
That's part of it, but...
We can't bring him into this. He's just going to make things worse. He always does.
Well, he's here now, so let's see what he can do.
Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us. That's all I ever do.
Oh, I missed a button. Damn it.
Just answer me this first. What if we did have some information on the crooked man? If we talk,
Not at all. You're a
we're
carpenter.
putting ourselves
that's
at
cool.
risk.
I work in the fire trade, so
Could you protect us?
I get it.
I've seen
And
what
I used to
happens
work
when you cross him.
with the general contractor too.
Can you?
Can you promise you'll keep us safe if we talk?
I can protect
Yes.
you, but only if you tell me what I need to know. And that means details. No more stonewalling.
We're not!
And just tell me what's going on here.
You get used to a certain way of doing things, and sometimes it just gets away from you.
I just wanted to give Beauty the kind of life she deserves. You understand that, don't you?
Reading the Dark Tower series. by
There's not a
Stephen
lot of
King.
work out there.
Oh, I never heard of that one.
Who would we be if we just lived like...
I am actually reading a book on stream. It's called The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa, and I read it on stream
Hi there, you've reached Beauty.
during story time.
And we're out doing something fabulous.
Maybe I should.
A day at the beach?
Skiing the slopes.
And we can't come to
Hey,
the phone right
we're
now,
not
so
done
leave
here.
a message at the
I
beach
should.
and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible. That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash,
That's
you'd have paid by
Bluebeard.
now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this.
What the hell did you get yourselves into?
Hi, Damon. Welcome
Crooked
in.
Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
How was your day? You're playing Master Chief, huh? How's that going? Kingdom.
All I care about is, how can I find the crooked man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
Just tell me. Dark Tower series is really good. What's the genre?
The
I
Lucky
like
Pawn.
like
That's where I borrowed
supernatural,
the money.
futuristic,
The Crooked Man's behind that place.
dystopian.
I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went. I didn't know what to
Jersey.
do.
Wait, who do you
Love
deal
the
with?
Frosty Tills,
Jersey.
yeah. I do too.
You know,
Western
the Jersey
mix with
Devil.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, that slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always
Okay,
going
no
in and
worries,
out.
Okay, thank
Probably
you for the lurk,
dropping off a
I
loan payment they
appreciate you.
squeezed out of some
I
poor
appreciate
fable.
all the lurkers.
But never the Crooked Man.
Everybody here
Mainly
hanging
it's just
out.
regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe
Bloody
last
Mary's
night.
the one who
Tried to
jacked
chop
him
my
up.
damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby, don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us.
Listen to me very carefully. Did you ever deliver to the Crooked Man? Can you give me an address?
No. I delivered to places all over town, but never to the man himself. It never seems to be heading to the same place, but it always comes out of the butcher shop.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up, and it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was.
Is Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She, gets under my skin, you know? I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this. Scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty
Sounds
once.
interesting.
We were
Check it out.
accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
I
All we want is
also
to make this
have
place
been
feel a
reading
little bit like
the
home.
Dark Hunter series
You wouldn't
by
understand,
Charlotte Kenyon.
Bigby.
Ay, ay, ay.
I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand.
Wrong choice.
My job is to keep
Damn it.
Fabletown safe.
Tower is like at the center of all
So,
reality.
where are you going? If this
Okay.
all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
Very interesting. I read this one book. It was called All Our Yesterdays. And it's about like time travel and like people trying to change the past. Oh, let's go to the butcher shop. Since that where all the deliveries come out of. Right?
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that
It's
butcher
a,
shop.
It's a young adult book.
You know, Bigby,
I read
once
a lot
you
of
show
young
up
adult
there, word is gonna spread.
fiction.
There may be nothing
They
left for you
resort
to
to
see
kind
if
of
you go
hold
to the
a
Lucky
fancy
Pawn
lifestyle.
after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Probably not very uncommon, churros. People probably do that a
Wait.
lot.
I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
What?
Well, maybe you can
Brave New
make
World
this
by
all
Aldous
just
Huxley?
go away.
We would really appreciate it.
Wow.
What do you say?
Can you help us out? You're asking me to kill him, aren't you?
What?
Is that what you think I do?
No,
tempted to do
of course not.
I don't know how you get that idea.
Yeah, right?
We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous. To all of Fabletown.
Any book by PKD?
I'm gonna do my job. Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
I've watched the series, but I want to read the Game of Thrones books. At least the dragon series. No smoking. He don't care. I'll stop. You attract honey, or the bees with honey, right? Kielbasa, bacon, pork loin. Take a number. Let me take a number.
Huh. Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any. Right.
It's a front. That's okay. I mean, I feel like I should look at everything, but last time I tried to do that a few times, I wasn't able to go back and look. So I should focus on the more important stuff. Excuse me. Sorry, it was too fast. I couldn't mute.
That's what Beast was talking about.
Yep. He wrote the man in the High Castle.
That logo
and
looks
Android
familiar.
Dreamed of Electric Sheep.
I've seen this before.
Thank you,
At the
Ascendant.
Tweedles.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle wrote some bangers as well. That's interesting. I never heard of that author. But Sherilyn Kenyon, Julie Kagawa, and Charlene Harris. Those are like my top.
Bigby Wolf?
My top 3.
Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special.
Hi, Ginger
New York strip.
Gaming. Welcome in.
Oh, I can have some wild boar in tomorrow.
How
if you
was
like.
your weekend?
Sirloin, ribs, roast.
Johan, I want to know exactly what's going on here.
We sell meat.
Shit.
Did you want to buy something?
Yeah, right. I didn't mean to say.
What you
it
see
sounded
is
like I said
what you
shit,
get.
but I didn't say.
Just meat. Don't find
he wrote
anything
Sherlock
else.
Holmes and the Lost
We
World.
just
Oh, okay.
we do more wholesale
check 'em
and
out.
meat packing than walk-up
We're singing,
service.
sir.
I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing
Mind if I look
here.
around?
So you don't mind if I take a look around?
I guess not.
Might go
Sheriff,
right into this. Ah.
Did you hear that?
What?
No.
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on.
He's
I
gonna
just
run.
got to go check on that.
He's gonna
Don't
run.
go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
Oh my gosh. Go. Go. Chase him. He's trying to run. He's gonna run. Yep.
Shit.
Oh my.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out.
This doesn't look good. Eek.
Just wait out front. I'll be right there. I've got a bit of a mess back here. Look,
Don't say nothing.
Can you come back tomorrow?
Don't say nothing. Keep going. Gotta be a ninja. Sneak up on him.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes.
Yeah, dude, why you gotta push stuff around? You gotta be quiet.
Come on, damn it.
Rosero Congo. I'm not gonna say anything. Andromeda strain. Never heard
Oh,
of
you
that
gotta be
one.
kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh God,
I
she's
need to
gonna
add him to
fucking
my
kill me.
Goodreads.
He's gonna get me killed. Things I do.
He's gonna listen. I scared him.
Please, Bigby.
Peekaboo.
Please don't.
Bigby, what happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me.
Listen, just calm the fuck down, okay? I just want some answers.
Okay.
CTFD,
I'm
man.
dead. Either way, they said to me, Johan, you could keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy, even when they got you on a hook in the deep freeze.
They? Do you mean Mary? Bloody Mary?
This isn't my shop anymore. That crew took it from me a long time ago.
Crew?
Fuck. The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me.
Let him talk.
Took over my storage and delivery a long time ago.
Let him talk.
All
Always
cause
let
of
him
that
talk.
heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. I let Mary and those porkers stay cool
learned
in the
after-
meat locker
like,
one
after
day,
playing Deadpool,
playing cards, having a
you gotta
great
keep
time.
going
I
for
guess
the
they were
dialogue.
sizing the
Now I
place
play
up.
all the games like
Shows
that.
what I get for being
Keep going.
nice.
Hi, Puck.
I'm just
Welcome
a victim
in.
in this. I don't
You
know
love this
what
game?
they do back
Me
there.
too.
I swear.
I'm gonna finish it
And
tonight.
I don't want to know.
Gonna.
I'm not allowed to
Okay,
know.
I believe
It's all
you.
right. I believe you. Calm down.
I knew this would
down.
happen. Didn't know when. But there would be the day. Bigby Wolf would walk through my door. Shh.
I hear nothing. Oops. Wee. Oh, I thought she was gonna be standing right there. All scary like. Her creepy self. How was your day, Puck? How was your Memorial Day weekend? How was everybody's weekend? Nosebleed. Eek. Fairy Tale Meth Lab, right?
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had.
You helped them escape.
I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
I get why you flipped that switch, but you had a choice. You could have told me. And if you hadn't warned them, I might be dealing with your problem right now.
Told you? Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something.
Good luck
Where
with the
were you
game,
when they
gotta
took
pass.
this
Hi,
place from
Dominic.
me?
Thanks for coming in. And the conversation.
It hasn't been easy for me.
Appreciate you.
You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help. I
Have a
needed
good
your
night
help.
or a good morning. Oh my god, I missed it. Sometimes saying nothing works too. Oh, those are glamours.
So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff.
I'm still here. Just have the stream up while I work. Oh, I understand, Ascended. It's okay. I appreciate you. Thank you for the lurk.
That symbol. It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the Crooked Man's brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a wheel or what?
It's like a man.
Guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mondays need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. By breaking their bones and... Do I really need to explain this?
Okay. What else?
Huh. Looks like math or something. Shit.
Wow.
Is everybody on here? You know anything about this?
I don't know. A lot of fables
Liar.
out there need a lot of things.
Liar, liar.
Maybe just don't touch anything back
Liar,
here,
liar.
please?
Hands on fire. You lying while you're lying.
These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here.
Shackles?
Chains? Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
I thought he could smell good.
Don't you see what's going on here? All these fables, getting magic from him. Business is booming. He's got all he needs. The raw materials, and the slave labor to process them. And with all this gear, looks like they could make just about any kind of magic. A lot of it. And it's pretty clear why.
Oh yeah? Why?
Doing it like this, it's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. Things that must have gone on here.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains, he's enslaving fables. On my watch. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the Crooked Man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow?
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the Crooked Man that way.
Can't.
Leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office.
It's fucking broken. Crane shattered the mirror and made off with one of the pieces. He probably still has the shard with him.
Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it.
Tell me.
The Lucky Pawn.
Oh
They
my
probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the Crooked Man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
Report to the business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll figure something out. Some kind of protection.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
Johan. Johan. Is it Johan or Johan? Dang it. Should have went there first.
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
Jack, what the fuck is going on?
But you...
I'm just gonna...
Pineapple lover.
You know, and that's it, Woody.
How are you? How was your stream? Hey, we can agree to disagree, alright? Pineapple on pizza is bomb. That's my opinion. Just saying. Let me do some shout outs. I'm gonna work backward as I scroll through chat. Great, it was a blast as always. I had a blast. It was fun. You're welcome, of course. I gave everybody shouties. I just do it in, you know, little breaks here and there. And Puck Johnson is a new affiliate, you guys. So please show some love and drop him a follow. And Ryden as well. And Ginger, drop it. Everybody follow everybody. You know what to do. How do you guys like the new Fortnite? I think the new Fortnite is a little fun. I normally run people over with the cars anyway, so it's making it funner. Elden Ring. The DLC's coming out soon. I haven't played it. I've never played this game. Too many cars. Too many cars. I know, they're everywhere. It's so fun though, especially when you get a turret. The DLC is gonna be crazy. Yeah, I'm sure it is. And everyone's gonna be playing it, so I probably don't need to spend the money. Because everybody gonna be playing it. I'll just watch you guys stream it. There's Cleaver. Puck, if you're still here, if you want to network and grow, you should go follow Cleaver. He knows the peoples. He'll get your name out there. FromSoft has never made a bad DLC. I'm sure it's gonna be great. Watch us rage quit. Yeah, everybody gonna be dying like 200 or more times, like on Sekiro. Let's see. I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know if that's considered a Souls-like, but I've been obsessed with it. I was playing it earlier. And I'll probably stream it on Friday. I'll be watching streamers play it as well. I don't do those Souls games. You know, I said that too. And then I started playing them, and I also said I don't do horror games, but I started doing those too. Dude, it's content. You should try it. Just try it. It's all about strategy and learning when, you know. It's definitely not a Souls-like, and I love Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, yeah. I played Thymesia. That's Souls for sure. And I struggled to get past the first boss. My son had to do it for me. Thank you for the kick follow, Introverted Ant. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What other Souls did I play? I'm gonna play Bloodborne. That's on my list.
If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
And maybe Neo?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was...
So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
So we're gonna finish this game tonight.
Here? What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna...
Bloody Mary has
piece of
it.
shit.
Come on, man. Stop him. Stop him. Stop him.
Pull it, Woody.
Back off, dog. This doesn't concern you. We don't need the business office involved in this shit.
Just go
Will you
home.
get out of here? Go home.
Not until this fucker gives me my axe.
How you feeling today, Sheriff? Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Now you can hit him. Oh, he let him go.
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it?
That's what happens, man. Let him. Just let him.
My fight, damn it. Go snip around somewhere else.
Hey, young.
What?
What's up? Oh. Welcome in. How are you? Whoops. It's getting intense.
Too bad you
Good
couldn't
now.
protect those whores.
Game, I can de-stress
Go
and
on,
chill.
try to stop me.
Baby sleeping.
Fucking stay down.
You're still sick?
There she is.
How can you... how will you get better? I love this game. This is awesome. Oh, I moved. It is off the
Hey, asshole. I found her.
This. You did it. Dang. Dead? You got the bad ending? I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to get the good ending. Or I'm just making good choices.
Magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know
Look at them
anything
working
about
together.
anything, do you? What do you have?
How have you been, Monk? How was your weekend?
That useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends.
Where's
You gotta
the
help
crooked
us.
man? How can I find
He's
him?
not gonna help.
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh,
Trying to be
the
good.
door to his house.
Oh,
It
wait.
bounces
What you
around.
talking about?
Never in one spot. You'll never find it.
It wasn't
Even
tense.
Crane had to
No.
use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump.
Why just tell me this? Are you trying to rush me out of here?
It's okay.
I'm trying to make a point.
I'm sorry
dog.
you're sick.
You can have all the information you fucking want. It's not gonna help you when the time comes. And that time, it's a coming.
You told me it was about your lungs or something, right? Pneumonia?
Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything? Crane's coat.
And oh,
No time for traveler's checks, huh?
money. See, I okay. I'm
You
taking
won't be
it.
needing this anymore.
All other times, okay. All the other times I had money opportunities, I put it back. This is the first time I took it.
That sick piece of...
That's Snow. Making good choices.
The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Better that the sheriff have it than the bad guys, right?
Hey, Sheriff.
Oh no.
Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the crooked man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want.
Always let him
But
talk.
what good is it gonna do you? Because he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is ready for you.
Huh. Wow. Interesting.
Out of smoke?
Who is this crooked man? Here one. Yep, just make friends, see? Good choices.
Thanks.
They can be
Should be
friends,
friends.
just like me and Raiden fighting over pineapple on pizza.
You're
Can still be
welcome.
friends.
I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing. Jersey was wrong, you know. About what? About those girls. There is something you can do about it.
Did you just say
Can
pineapple?
Get the fucker
Yes, I
who
did.
did it.
Why?
Is that the plan?
Why? Why?
Believe me, that's all I've been doing this whole damn time. All right, we'll go do it then.
What? How do you not like pineapple on pizza? You freaking local.
Hey, Woody. Yeah.
You guys,
What are you gonna do
over
now?
it? I love pineapple.
We all got our roles to
Pineapple
play,
juice, pineapple on pizza,
I'll see ya.
pineapple candles. The smell. I just love it. It's not Hawaiian, it's Canadian. Oh man. Some fighting wars, I got some Canadians in here. Why is it Canadian?
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White, I
Shouted
think
by
he
a
has
Canadian
returned.
Callie.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Higby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Yes.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh, really?
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover?
Brazil.
I thought you were going to report back to me.
It's still
I mean,
exotic.
it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down at the Lucky Pawn, but he told me that the Crooked Man's door, to wherever it is he hangs his hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think the mirror will be able to find the door once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it. And that's how we're gonna do
Fruit
it.
does not belong
Excellent
on
work.
pizza. Come on.
Really?
Sheriff, I could
Did
use
you
your
know?
assistance.
Okay. Did you know that people put bacon in their ice cream? Don't you think that's disgusting? I do. I think it's gross, but some people like that. If I have to nitpick one small thing, Jersey was a Wendigo, not the Jersey Devil, and it bothers me. I know it's a little off. Oh, sorry. You try it? Yeah, I mean, I'll try it, but it sounds gross. And most people think it sounds gross until they taste it. You know? Just saying. Have an open mind.
Would you join me at the mirror?
French fries dipped in soft serve? Oh, that's Wendy's.
Don't go far, Sheriff.
That's a Wendy's thing.
I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable.
Why the hell did you burn Crane's stuff, huh? Don't bullshit me. Buffkin was there. I know it was you.
Chocolate
Given
covered bacon?
Ichabod's obsession with Miss White, I thought
Really?
it best to make sure that nothing untoward saw the light of day.
Oh, fuck off. I know you were
Mickey
burning
D's all the
evidence.
way?
Then tell me, what evidence did I burn?
You know what I used to do in high school? I used to get the breakfast jacks.
I have more important things to do.
Jack in a Box, and I would
Be
eat it
sure
with
that we can
ranch.
have a long fucking talk about this when I'm
Yeah.
done.
I did.
I do so enjoy our talks.
Five
I'll
guys
wait
can
with
get
bated
bacon
breath.
in a milkshake. Really?
I don't understand. This
Sounds
piece just
nasty.
doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you
Fresh
find
butter
it?
milk,
What has it
same
gone
thing.
through since being separated from the rest?
Made candy
Shattering is a
bacon
very
before with
traumatic
brown sugar.
experience, you know. So this process can be a little
That actually
touchy.
sounds good.
It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror. And I don't mind speaking in rhyme.
I found it in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready.
Why?
Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Not yet.
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. I only came in to see you.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you, and you can't deny that.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change the subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout, just what's right. I need it, Big B.
See,
Here,
I took
Crane
it for
won't
a
be getting
good
any use
reason.
out of this.
Now
Will that do?
I'm using it for something
Crane's
good.
money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamored, Toad. You got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
Vitally important that he does.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Look, I'll take care of it later. I told him we'd work it out, so he'd get out of our hair. We don't have time to worry about that right now.
Bigby, what did I tell you?
If he's unglamored when this whole thing is over, I'll send him to the farm. No questions asked, okay?
Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
He's probably still waking up a little.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
Yes. Where is he?
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Oh my gosh.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
It's moved.
The door.
Straight fire
It
bars.
moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait! When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. Then we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
The Gothic Bridge, Central Park, 94th Street. What? That's a sus location. Open it, open it, open it. Open it, open it. Go. Oh my gosh. It's gone.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way.
Thank you for the rain. Welcome in. How are you? How was your stream? What did you play? What does it say? Apex. How was Apex? Welcome in, Raiders. I am Khaleesi, the gaming nerd mom. I am a variety streamer, and I also read on stream for story time. These are all the games I've played or I'm currently playing, and tonight we're gonna finish the Wolf Among Us Wolf Among Us, and hopefully the second one comes out today. Apex was good. How was your day? How was your weekend? Let's switch here. And welcome in, Raiders. Feel free to lurk or chat. Either way, you guys are welcome. We just found the Crooked Man's hideout. I don't always make bad decisions. Don't you lie. Why you lying? Don't you lie. I made one. I took the money from the bad man and I gave it to the person he took the money from. So technically, I did do a good thing. You know, I gave the money back to where it was stolen from. Don't you be hating.
Look, this is the one thing I
Okay.
have to do.
Fine, lead on.
It was good. Had an interview as well. Other things have to do. So let's. How did the interview go? Like, think you got it? And when do you hear back? You know.
Thanks for understanding.
Can I ask what it was
This is all
for?
I'm here to do, and
If you
I don't want to mess it up.
want to share, you don't have to.
I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard.
It's
You
dangerous.
shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat
I don't
me like
think I
some
want the job anymore.
broken little
Oh.
kid.
Okay.
I think he gets what it's like.
Well,
He
hopefully.
gave me a job.
You can just refuse
and I'm
it.
lucky
you know?
to have
You
it.
know?
This is the only option I've got.
Alex, hi.
Just-
Welcome in. It's so good to see you. Let me go over here. Welcome back to the Twitch world. I need to give Alex a shouty. She's awesome, guys. If you are not following her, you need to. She's playing Elden Ring. Wow. What a clip. Oh my gosh. Z. You sneaky woman. She snuck that in there. Thank you. Now you're gonna get one too. This is the pineapple on pizza game. We were talking about it. It says high on life, but I played it after this game. Where is she? There she is. Guys, can't hear the clip again. Dang it.
You wanna see my bush?
We were looking at Uranus disrespectfully.
Yeah, come touch my bush. Okay, you wanna touch my bush?
You touched my bush.
Nice. Oh my god, he's in my bush. I have two people in my bush simultaneously.
Okay, the sound was muted. I feel bad, so I'm gonna do it again. Here we go. Let's see which one we get.
They will eat me so much. No one will ever have been as eaten as me in the history of the world. If they catch me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no, no, no. Okay, turn. Yes, we got the turn.
You have the best clips, Alex.
Maybe the turn will slow them down. I don't know if it will, but...
Did you ever finish this game?
Here's hoping. Oh, I missed the stool! Oh, God, I'm the most eaten person there's...
Why do you keep saying that? Oh, that's funny. Okay, who did I miss? Cairo. You probably couldn't hear your shouty. So I'm gonna... Let's fix that, okay? Let's fix that. You did finish it in that sequel. Whoops. Where did it go? The message went away. Part 3 is coming out. I'm assuming you're gonna play part 3. I don't know when, but I know it's coming out. Yes, Alex is here. What time zone are you in now, Alex? I am in the Pacific Standard Time, so it's 11:20 for me. Probably will, yeah, and I'll be there.
Keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each
Working
other,
here means you're involved.
the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the
That's
middle.
right.
Don't Don't you realize you're not just
Sneaking about time
minding the
zones, but
door?
it's a new one.
Work for that
Ah,
crooked bastard,
okay.
your hands get dirty too.
It's not so bad.
I hope it's not too late for you.
You fucking blind, Tim? He's
I
a
really
murderer.
like seeing
So you're
you
telling me
here.
you agree with everything Crane does? A lot of us depend on
Gave
him.
him the
Some of us
hardest
never get to the
stink
front
eye.
of the line at the business office. But he's
will.
there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. Hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff?
Right. Did you guys hear that?
Thanks.
It sound kind of like weird.
Am I some kind of fucking joke to you? What did I tell you? Stop laughing.
Who's back there? You first. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. Oh, it's a treat to come here. Love your stream.
You needn't worry.
Lives. Thank you, Alex. That means a lot coming from you.
Sheriff
I'm not just
Wolf,
saying
sir.
that. I'm not just saying that. For reals. I'm not trying to brown nose, but you're one of the streamers that I
Thank you,
they
Tam.
look up to. So
I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
this is the crooked man.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Alright, fine. Let him talk. Always let him talk, right? Let him monologue so you can get all the information
you got
out
me
of him.
here. Let's talk.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Is that the end of the episode 4? Yes, it is. We got one more episode, guys, and then
I've
it's done.
heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked out those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death.
Yeah,
And
how is
you
everybody
give it to
today?
them.
How are you, Alex? How was your weekend?
I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Ooh. She's the crooked man's muscle. Did you send Colin to the farm? 85% decided not to. Did you attempt to remove her ribbon? 63% did not try. Which did you investigate first? Most went to the cut above. Okay. Not the farm. You're not the farm. Weekend was good somehow. In the past week, I watched 5 movies, 2 Conan the Barbarians, and 3 Planet of the Apes. Yo, those new ones are actually really good. What was the latest one? I watched it on Max. I want to go back and rewatch from the beginning. Sure my audio. Oh, audio's probably echoing. Desktop audio's on. There you go. Okay. That's the end of episode 4. We got one more. Let's do this. We're finishing it.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Enjoying catching up with some streamers and having some tea. I actually should make some tea too. That was in the beginning.
Holly's sister, Lily.
They're recapping all
I
the
just
episodes
don't
now.
know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it.
If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
These are all my choices.
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Here's where he got messed up. That's Bloody Mary. That's Bigby. That's a silver bullet.
Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see
This
fit,
is
but
where
take
we-
just one
we
more
started.
silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be
Today's
visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back
Brittany.
alive.
Welcome
He has to
in.
stand trial.
It's
Why
still
don't you have a
saying
seat,
one.
Sheriff?
I don't know
We have a
why,
great deal to
Britt.
discuss.
I know that should be at least 5. This time I got herbal tea with butterfly pea flower. It's blue. Interesting. You been playing that Disney, Brittany? Disney Dreamlight? I'm playing Wolf Among Us. We're gonna finish it. Because you know I don't finish games. We're finishing this one. We're finishing it. So I can put it on my list about me. I can say it with truth, saying I finished it. We granted the star path before it ends in 13 days. I'm so back. I haven't been able to play it. My mic is low. Oh, how about now that the music's not playing? Is it okay?
You've come a
Should I
long
turn up
way.
some-
You
How
must
about
be
that?
tired.
That better? A little better? I just didn't want to blast it. Last time you could hear me breathing.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Better? The song was just loud? Okay.
Please, Sheriff,
Hi,
relax for a
DJ.
moment, will you?
What's up? What's up?
Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio.
Okay, nice.
It's lobster, sirloin.
Got a scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately.
Welcome in, DJ. How are you? Actually sounds delightful.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
Blue. I want to
So
see what
don't
that looks
waste
like.
the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
In the morning, you
Well,
have English
Sheriff,
breakfast tea.
For the sake of transparency,
I usually
why don't
just
you
go to
tell
green
us why
tea.
you're here? It would help settle
Or some
everyone's
kind of
nerves,
chai
I
tea.
think.
You tried to kill me.
You
tried to kill
forget
me.
what happened at the pudding and pie. You and your goons tried to kill me.
I'm truly sorry for that whole
Thank you
debacle.
for the check-in,
It
DJ.
was not my intention to put you or
You
Miss
like
White in
citrusy
any
tea?
sort of danger. My wish
try
was
that for
merely to take Crane, Sheriff. But as soon as the assignment got out of control, I put a stop
Thank
to
you
it.
for the follow,
I know that
happy
doesn't
as
change what
clown.
happened to you. And I can only
Welcome
offer my
in.
sincerest apologies. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff,
messages are
that I
going fast.
sincerely mean to make it up to you. The
Thought
recent
you were
murders
already
that have gotten such
following.
attention as
Hey,
of
it's
late,
alright, no
I don't
worries.
relish telling you
Thank you
that
for
they
the
were
tab.
perpetrated by an employee of mine.
Hi, Dr. Crow.
It's a very unfortunate bit of business,
was your
but
day?
I promise you that the matter will be dealt with
Oh, thank you for the
internally.
lurk.
I just want to settle the issue for you and to assure you that it's over with. You really
who did
don't
it.
need to worry yourself.
Let's bluff
further.
him. Let's bluff
I
him.
already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? It's been a long couple of days for you. Perhaps you've become somewhat unscrewed.
Don't give me this employee bullshit. I know it was you.
What must I say to convince you that I'm innocent, dear? It wasn't
Did I pick
me.
wrong?
And I have
Hi,
complete
Gap.
respect for you and your job. I
My
really
favorite
do.
Telltale
But I'm
game.
sorry.
I'm
Simply
loving it.
can't
How
divulge
are
the
you? Good
transgressor.
morning.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
Dude,
no,
your eyes
I'm gonna
falling.
deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Yeah?
The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
How's the
You
stream
think
going?
I'm
It's going
scared of
good.
you?
We're gonna finish this game.
You're nothing more than
That's
a...
enough.
Exciting.
I was hoping
That's
it
exciting
wouldn't
for
come
me,
to this,
because I don't finish
but
games.
in the interest of preserving
Okay,
our
can't complain.
alliance,
Gotta do the work
if you
first.
have to know,
Alright, Cap.
use
Thank you for
Georgie.
coming in. Thank you for the lurk. I'm glad you're doing well.
However,
Tell
like I
Chloe
said,
I said hello.
I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down.
It
now.
was Georgie. I haven't been paying attention. Dang it, this is a crucial part. I should be paying attention.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
No, you didn't. Oh my god.
You should have just get your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it.
Wow.
You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make
should I be
sure we all go
quiet?
down this shitter with you? I told you.
I'm gonna be quiet.
This could have gone so well.
The comic for this game is pretty good. I remember.
To speak the truth, I've never been a very
Yes.
good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Yeah, that is a great suggestion. Great recommendation. Oh my god. No. No, go away. Oh no.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Hi, Morky. Come in. Oh my god. It's going good. We're finishing up this game. What? Really? Really? Really?
Take this!
I love it. I love this game. I might
You're
even
done,
do
Wolf.
another run.
Come on, we're pretty much
Like
done
jerk
here.
decisions. This. Oh, I couldn't decide
I'd like to
which
say it was
one.
nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Leave me
Got him!
alone.
Now!
I heard they're gonna make a sequel, but then I don't know if it's been canceled because of the whole layoffs and stuff. What? That's the first time I died. Wow. Okay, I gotta focus. Focus.
Oh god. Oh. This way.
He got away.
Oh, shit!
I know.
Dude, get him. Remember last time I heard?
What was that? Take him off!
I can't!
Good night, Uncle. Good night, Uncle. I hope you feel better.
Go, Nate.
Are you sure?
Do it!
Oh, no, my timer.
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Why would he go back there? That's like the complete obvious place for you to go to. Must be something there. Right? That's weird. Here, let me bring this down. Let me know if that's better. Let's see. Did I already look at it? I thought I did. Yes, everybody knows everybody.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Fuck. Well, it won't be your fault.
Always let him talk. Let him talk. He's dead. He's dying.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault then? You
didn't
fucking...
mean-
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Did I make the wrong choice? I feel like I did.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple. I would have lost everything. All of it. So maybe I did have a choice. But it wasn't fucking worth it.
Why do you keep looking at her?
What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die.
Hi, JDC Gameplay. Welcome
It was
in.
just a stupid idea.
How are you?
A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway.
Have you played this
It was
game?
supposed to be our place.
We're
we
for
were
sure
going to be in
gonna
charge for
finish
once,
it
and nobody would
tonight.
try to control us or use us. That was the point. And the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead.
I'm doing good.
Kill her then.
What are you
Long
doing?
day,
Break the
but-
spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told
Oh my
you.
God.
Sometimes all your options are shit.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I'm not doing it.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life.
She's gonna do it herself.
I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily, to all of them.
It was her.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Oh my gosh.
Just... Jesus.
Wow.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
I didn't see that coming.
Oh.
Wow. Got alerts, sound is all over the place. Hi Smitty, thank you for the lurk. I just came to your channel from suggestion. Well, thank you for coming in.
Fuck!
Get up.
This game is getting so intense.
Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here.
What kind of games do
I
you
think we
play,
both know
JDC?
that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you
Are
find
you
him.
also a streamer? Or a content creator?
Really fuck him up for me, alright?
He'll get it worse,
both
don't worry
of
about
us.
him. Why do you care?
You know the bastard deserves it.
Okay,
He's
we're
gonna
sorry.
have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now?
No.
Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
No.
I know what I did.
Oh my god. What do,
Let's not draw this out.
I didn't pick. I didn't pick. Oh, I let him suffer.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you!
Dang it.
Piece of
Should I
shit.
have? Man. Shoot. I should have put him out of his misery. Can I redo that? Darn it. Shepherd Metal Works. Guys, don't forget to stick around. Story time is after the game is finished. We'll be continuing our vampire book. You play story games, recently started Euro Truck and American Truck Sim. Planning to stream other games too. Oh, sweet. Do you only stream on YouTube? Or do you stream on Twitch? Or any other platforms? Wait, should I look around before I go in? Wait, just check. Just check. Just check. Always check. Oh, see?
Still warm. He's
Stream
here,
YouTube
all right.
only? Okay. I will drop you a follow or a sub on YouTube. Just give me a second.
Of course.
Locked. It's over here.
So this is where they've been sending these.
So far, I used to play game record, edit, and then upload. Yeah, I did that at first when I first started creating content. I was only making the videos, and then I started streaming after I got a cam and a mic. Hi Zeno, welcome in. How you doing? You played when did
Big B
you play?
Wolf.
Oh. Is my baby crying? Okay, she's fine. You're welcome, JDC. Okay, let me go over here and give Zeno a shouty. Your clips are always interesting. Let's see what we get today. I'm loving this game. We're gonna finish it too. We're finishing it tonight.
Gas game for no fucking reason. Yeah, I'm very scared. I know.
Is it a jump scare?
We chilling though. We do be chilling.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel you, bro. I feel it. Let me go home.
How you doing? I had a rough day too. It was so hot out on the golf course today. My daughter had a golf tournament, and yeah, it was really hot.
The big bad wolf.
I don't do well in hot weather. These indie horror games, man, yeah. There's some good ones. I have a couple that I need to play, but not enough time. Why is that locked up?
You used to be something.
Who's talking? It's getting so warm. It's not even funny. I live in a desert, so it's already 100 degrees. Oh,
They used to fear you.
Oh, it's Bloody Mary. It's freaking Bloody Mary.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
What? This way? Okay. This way? Silver bullets. There's two, yeah, and that's just the beginning.
The big bad wolf.
It's not officially summer yet, and it's already 100 degrees. I'm hating it. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hit her, hit her, hit her. Damn.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Beat her. She's the bad guy. Oh, I'm not gonna go easy on her. Where do I go? It's not fair that she can just disappear like that. I thought she could only do that in a mirror. There. Creepy. Right here. She hella zooming. She's Flash. Flash on a slow day, though. Oh my gosh. Do I have to move? I'm moving? Oh my god. This bee. Did I get it? That way? What the heck? Oh my god. Playing cat and mouse, huh? to horror. What? I moved the left stick. Damn it. The camera. Right as she was jumping on me. The baby's cam. Oh, I'm dead. Intense. Holy smokes. Is he like Hulk? Does he have magical pants? Nope. His clothes are ripped. Come on, you coward. You coward.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
Slap it out of his
This is just a
hand.
precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
You ordered
All
it.
I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
Why, so you can speak lies?
I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
I'm not gonna answer.
Because those are two very different things. You're smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here.
Just let him
I mean, you
talk.
want to catch your killer, right?
Let him talk.
Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work. What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal? Killing me here would achieve nothing. And what would Miss White think?
You're under arrest.
Ruffle his feathers a
Given
little
a trial
bit.
in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Okay. I'm happy with that. Justice has been served.
I know. But we have to do
witch you
something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting
have
for?
to say for
murderer!
You killed Lily! Where the fuck
sister.
do you get
What about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was told
don't.
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit!
Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you
jeez.
gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious.
I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted to...
I'm sorry, Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that-
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
Snap.
And those girls will have their justice.
Here we go. Oh, even Auntie Greenleaf? Nice. Look at that.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need-
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those 2 girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you. Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Thank you, C.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only 2 people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say...
I'm just gonna let her talk.
You're an asshole.
Good night,
And I
T.
hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
Nerissa, you heard him. You witnessed this?
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So
See?
that's it, right?
Calm down the witching
Thank you
well.
for the
No, that's too
bits.
fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's
Thank
gotta
you,
pay
C.
for what he did.
Listen to yourselves.
I appreciate
You're all
you.
rats, fleeing from
Have
one
a good
sinking
night.
ship to the next.
I hope to see
So
you
quick to
soon.
latch onto whatever will keep
I
your
hope you feel
miserable lives
better.
afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
See, thank you for the resub.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can
pinky
never
toe.
hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
more if he isn't stopped.
I don't blame you.
So we get rid of him.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a
Barely
suitable
touching it
punishment.
hurts.
So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you
Okay,
aren't
let's
suggesting
vote.
yourself.
We should vote.
Why not? We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you
way.
sure?
You're
This
gonna make
isn't
me
how
It's
it's...
what
decide?
the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Wow.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
No way. This is it.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Lock him up.
Everyone, I'm
Not this way.
You didn't. I was gonna spare you. You freaking. Jesus. Throw him in there. Throw him.
There you are. I hope
You attacked
you
me.
all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
I feel good about that decision. One day later. 'Cause I tried to spare him and then he attacked me. And then I spared him again. So, good choices. Is that him? Hey, it's
Not what I was
Flycatcher.
expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Wow.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Oh, snap.
Okay, great.
I want to see this farm they keep talking about.
This fucking line.
She's got her ribbon.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Why is she being weird? Everything okay?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
What the heck?
Good morning, Miss White.
Oh, that's why.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Get a glamour. Come on, man. At least look like a puppy or something. Okay. It's gotta be almost done, right? That was the... Okay, here we go.
Oh, Garland! Jesus!
Oh my god. Harrow! Hi! Welcome in! How was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. I am Khaleesi, the gaming nerd mom. I am a variety streamer. Thank you for the raid, Harrow. How are you? Where is it? There it is. There it is. There's your clip. There's Black Rambo. Welcome in. How are you? How was your weekend?
I got freaking A heroin. Oh my god.
I hate that sound too. Hi, Showtime.
And I'm like,
hello, darling. Hello, darlings. Welcome in, Raiders. You're scared? I don't like that sound either. That's the Grudge sound, right? There she is. Everybody give her a follow. Hero is one of my local sisters. Hi, Showtime. Stream was good. Moved over to Diablo 4 for a bit. Ah. I love your hair. I'm actually not wearing my pigtails today. My hair was wet, so I let it down. You're so cute.
No.
Thank you for the raid.
There he goes.
I love your face. What is this? Is it? I can't see it. Is this V Rising? V Rising is coming to PlayStation soon.
Ah, fuck me. This dot got me. Fair trade.
Oh, Elder Scrolls. Okay. I can't. It's really small. I couldn't read it. Hi, Tazzy. Welcome in. Did yours? Do you have clips? I think it was before I switched screens, so I'm gonna do it manually. There you go. Hi, Cynthia. The alerts aren't on this page. Sorry, dude. I'll refund your points.
Oh, there's a team over in front
Rarity
of us
was
there.
taken by the abyss.
So,
It
yeah,
was.
Go right, go right.
It went into the
Go straight up.
abyss.
Yeah. Now go left here.
Let me see if I've never done this before. I'm gonna try
This is
and
DMZ Dirty Bird.
refund it.
Here's our emergency exit.
Sorry. How is the wolf? Where it's good. We're almost done. I think we finished the last part.
Oh, did you get? Oh no.
Yeah, I got knocked.
We're almost done with it. Hi, Films. Welcome in. How are you?
What's up?
What's up? Hi, Sizzla. Welcome in. Almost done. Yes, almost done. And I never finished games, so that's why I'm excited.
Oh my god, man.
You're welcome, Tazzy.
Don't do that, man.
Why are you such a chicken? Don't be such a chicken, Cynthia. Man, you're so jumpy.
Oh my.
Like you never play scary games. Hi, Mel. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for coming in. You're the same way. I never yeah, I barely ever finish. Oh, the puppy.
What should we show them? Hoppy? Hoppy?
Puppy?
No. Come here. Come here. Hoppy? 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 Oh, that's
What?
cool.
What you mean?
Oh, you activated the hoppy trick.
Yeah, I said it. What? What? Is that all the shouties? Do we got any? We got one more. There we go. That's Mel. Gangly Gang. Thank you for the lurk.
Oh, one right there coming from the side, the one that goes in the train every time. Oh, man.
Oh, that was sick. Man, we got each other at the same
Puppy
time.
Trick's cool. Did Sizzla get a shouty? I'm gonna do it manually to see if it works. I want to remind you on the Phobia stream, am I the chicken? True, it's true. But I think Phobia broke the ice. Okay?
Yeah, fire station on the bridge, they're coming back.
Oh, freaking truck got me.
The wrong.
COVID COD days. Ah, snap. Okay, I think I got everybody. Thank you again, Harrow. I love your face. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I am Khaleesi, Gaming Nerd Mom. I'm a variety streamer, and I also read on stream. I do story time at the end of the gameplay. And these are all the games I've played or I'm currently playing. We're playing Wolf Among Us today, and we're going to finish it probably within the next 10 minutes. And then we'll do story time. I've been also playing Ghost of Tsushima recently. Let's move here. And for May, I played a bunch of Marvel games. I played Deadpool. You can see all that on my page if you wanna see. Told you you're gonna be a horror streamer soon. I'm not a horror streamer. I'm not. What's the last horror game I played? Tell me that. Don't say Outlast.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
No, I was playing with friends.
Forgot these.
So it doesn't really count.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning,
Okay,
Sheriff.
maybe.
Nice
Half
fucking
closed.
day.
I'm sorry. Don't be so
Just go
dramatic.
grab that, would you?
It's just a
No.
farm. You don't have to be
I
so
haven't played any others
dramatic
since
about
that
it.
one.
Just
Or
why the
before
hell
that
did
one.
she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Okay, Harold. Thank you again for the raid.
Wait, Sheriff
Go eat some
Bigby.
gummies.
I have something.
Give your puppy kisses for me.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can
Thank
you
you,
give
thank you.
this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Let
I
me-
couldn't take them
If
all
it
with
didn't
me.
already,
and
I'm gonna give
she
her
said
a
she
big
liked
shout
that one
out.
the best.
You guys, please give her a follow. She
willow
plays a
beetle.
lot of
That's a
MMOs. She's
big
been playing
one.
V Rising
They're
lately.
cool, 'cause when they're little, they
And she's
have these
beautiful.
pouches that
She'll love
squirt
it.
juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll
Oh, I
love it.
can't.
She said it was pretty.
We're
I
about
already
ready to
gave her
head
a big
out.
shouty.
What's it like at the farm?
But yeah,
I've heard
please drop
ogres
her a
live
follow,
there,
guys.
and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
You won't
God, I
regret
hope
it.
not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice
You're
anymore.
safer there.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
You had lasagna for dinner? What? Hi, Brittany. Lasagna sounds so good.
Saying
I
goodbye?
love Italian food. I love pasta. And rice. All the carbs that aren't good for you. Yep. What did we have yesterday? Yesterday I had some
Hi.
fajitas. Yes,
Hi.
Italian food.
You're
Bellissimo.
still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she can
I
take
guess
it
I
off.
am.
If I could
It's
pick
not
one
easy
cuisine
to
in the
forget.
Italian, yeah.
I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
If I didn't have to worry about the carbs and gaining weight, yeah, Italian food all the
Listen,
time.
I came
Pasta.
here because I
Pasta,
have
pasta.
to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith,
Please don't cut off.
Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
What the?
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
What did
I
you
had
do?
to.
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth
Can't
things over
spell
with the
cars
crooked man.
without CA.
But then, oh God.
What happened?
Tell me more.
Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
Wow.
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth?
He lied.
It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night,
It's a
after
good
Faith,
thing he didn't kill him.
I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Oh my gosh.
You?
I walked her over here.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I'm not gonna say anything. Just gonna let her talk.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Yay.
You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Where's she going? Where are you going? Where are you going, Ariel?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
That's what Faith said in the beginning.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
No way.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
It was Okay, I gotta head to bed. Didn't realize it's almost 1. I gotta be at work by 7. I hear you. That's gonna be me in about an hour. Catch you next time. Have a good stream. Thank you, Sizzla. Thank you for coming in with the raid and hanging out for a few. Hope you have a good night. You guys, I finished it. It was Ariel. I did not see that coming. So maybe she glamored herself as Faith in the beginning. Oh my gosh. I finished it. So these are all like my choices. So how many people died? We just got Faith, Georgie. That's it? Yes. We finished it. Good night. Chew. You must be Islander. Yeah? No, you're from California. Yeah, you Islander. Good night. Sweet dreams. Okay, guys. That means story time. Story time. Story time. Let me change screens. Okay, check this again. Bring over here. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on a second. Okay. I think that's the last. Oh, there's a graphic novel? That's what Gap was talking about. I'm so getting them. Fables. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Go over here. And here. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Welcome back from ads. Thank you for sticking through the ads. We're about to start story time. So this is the part where you guys can grab a drink, get some snacks, and sit back and enjoy the story. We are on chapter 18 of The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa. So I am gonna pop up my BRB screen. I'm going to the restroom and take a quick break. Okay guys, I'll be right back. It won't be that long. See you. Yep. Yeah! Tree! I just broke the tree. Why are you creepy?
What are you doing here?
Something is real off about this whole thing.
Very,
Is this the
very
same
off.
little kid Angela and Andrew saw before?
I have to restart the
I have
app
no
because
clue.
the chat don't work. Yep, exactly.
Whoa, you can't be doing that.
And it's delayed too, so they really do need to. Oh my god, do I have to do this?
Oh, what the hell is going on?
Oh my god. God damn it, this game. Come out, wherever you are. Where's that person? Oh yeah. What are you gonna give me? Melee. I like your outfit. Can I have that too? Hey Cynthia. Welcome in. What is this daytime stream, right? Because I'm actually home. I'm homesick. Oh shit. Where you at? I don't even see where you are. I'm dead. I'm dead. Damn Dang it. I didn't even get to fire my grenade launcher. It's a BS. Then he deaded me. Dead. Damn it. Hey, Doom. What's up? Welcome. Dang it. I'm dead. I'm freaking dead, guys. This is insane. This is insane.
Effective fire on the helo.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Whatever
well,
Coney's after stays on the ground.
please don't die. Please don't
Be
die.
advised, Bravo 6. Coney has entered the reactor. You need to get down there.
The attack helo isn't going anywhere.
Please don't die. Please don't.
You almost got me killed.
It's a sword fight. It's a sword fight. Okay, I'm back. Got our music on. Gonna pick up on chapter 18. Right here. You guys can hear me okay? Powder my nose. Okay. Oops. No. Go back. Okay. Chapter 18. They were waiting at the edge of the woods, blank eyes shining through the rain, watching me with the unblinking stare of death. 4 of them, including the woman in the tattered dress, crouched among the trees and dripping branches of the forest. Hi, ASAP. Welcome in. We just started story time. How are you? How was your day? Okay, they just went upstairs, so they might make noise and wake up the baby, so I might have to run. But should be okay. Okay. Where'd I go? I watched them, and they did the same. None of us moving. 5 statues in the darkness, water streaming down our pale skin, trickling off the blade in my hand. And we waited. Monsters in the night, sizing each other up. The storm flickered around us, reflecting in the rabbits' eyes, revealing the deadness behind them, but none of us so much as flinched. Yes. Time to sleep. Then the woman in the dress hissed softly, showing jagged fangs, and backed away, retreating from me into the darkness. After a moment, the other rabbits did the same, creeping back without a fight, recognizing another predator. I watched them, feeling cold and detached, watched as they eased around me and slipped out of the woods towards the compound I just left. I wasn't prey. I was a corpse, a creature whose heart didn't race, who didn't breathe or sweat or smell of fear. I was dead, just like them. You are a vampire, Keenan had told me. So long ago it seemed. You are a wolf to their sheep, stronger, faster, more savage than they could ever be. They are food, Allison Tsukimoto, and deep down, your demon will always see them as such. Lightning flashed through the trees. The Archer compound stood behind me over the fields, outlined by weak fires that smoldered in the storm. Hi, Hona. Welcome in. Good morning. How's Horizon Zero Dawn? We just started story time. It was amazing. I still need to play that. I know it's a good game. Okay. Let's see. You love story time? Well, I'm glad you like it. Where did we leave off? Outlined by weak fires that smoldered in the storm. Fewer people would be manning those platforms now, their frail human vision blinded by rain and smoke. You're a vampire, Stick whispered, his eyes huge and terrified. A vampire. Oops. The rabbits reached the edge of the trees and stopped. 4 pale, motionless killers staring at the compound on the hill. I wondered how many more rabbits lurked in the darkness just beyond the fields, watching their prey with the patience of the dead. If Jebediah led his people away from the compound tonight, they could walk right into an ambush. Even if they managed to kill them or drive them off, someone would probably die. So what? Sheathing my sword, I turned my back on the rabbits, on the people still hiding behind the wall. I tried to fit in, and they had driven me away. Let them be slaughtered by rabbits. What did I care? I was a vampire, and humans were no longer my concern. This is the last favor I'll grant, Zeke said, his voice cold and hard. If I see you again, I'll kill you. My chest felt tight. Of all the lies and treachery and knives in the back, his hurt was the worst. It was different from Stick's betrayal. Though we had been friends for years and years, I'd known deep down that Stick was using me, that he was more than capable of selling me out if something better came along. Zeke was different. He did things because he truly cared, not because he expected anything in return. It was such an alien philosophy. On the streets, in the fringe, it didn't matter where you were. It was every human for himself. I'd learned that nothing was free and everyone had an angle. It was just how things were. Except Zeke. Zeke had treated me like a human, like an equal. He'd stood up for me, helped me, given me things as if it was the most natural thing in the world. He cared because it was his nature. There they go, waking up the baby. Making all that noise. Okay, she's okay. He cared because it was his nature, which made it all... Hey, Poppy, welcome in. How are you? Sorry, I keep checking the baby cam because she keeps rolling around. So making noise. We just started story time. How was Stream Raiders? What game is that? Okay. I might have to BRB again. Yay, story time. They keep making noise. Okay. He cared because it was his nature, which made it all the more painful to find out he'd lied when he'd said I could trust him, when his eyes had gone hard and cold, and he turned on me as if I was a monster. You are a monster. Kanan's deep voice droned in my head again, and I forced myself to move, to walk away. You will always be a monster. There is no turning back from it. But what type of monster you become is entirely up to you. I bit my lip. I'd forgotten that part. For a moment, I stood there struggling with myself. The wind whipped around me, tossing my hair and clothes, rattling the branches above. Across the fields, the bonfire smoldered, burning low, and the rabbits shifted restlessly at the edge of the trees. Zeke betrayed you. A small, furious voice whispered in my head. He's no better than Jebediah, no better than any of them. You're just another demon to be hunted down and shot. Why should you care if he makes it to his Eden? Why care about any of them? Because I did care. I realized I cared that this small, stubborn band of human beings would challenge everything in their search for a better life. I cared that they would risk rabbits and starvation and horrible conditions to follow that dream and cling to hope, even if they knew, somewhere deep down, that it was impossible. I thought of Caleb and Bethany. I told them there would be goats in Eden. They couldn't die now, dying of hunger or torn apart by rabbits. I wanted them to succeed, to defy all odds and make it to the end. Could I abandon them to the very monsters that had killed me? No. The rabbits hissed, glancing back at the sound of my voice. Slowly, I turned to face them, and we glared at each other once more, the wind swirling around us. No, I said again, and the rabbits curled their lips back, showing fangs. I'm not like you. I'm not like the vampires in the city. I might be a monster, but I can be human too. I can choose to be human. No, I don't like that one. Reaching back, I gripped my sword and drew it out, a bright flash of steel in the darkness. The rabbits snarled and crouched down, their eyes fixed on the blade. Stepping forward, I bared my fangs and snarled back. Dang it, you guys, I forgot to update my freaking description again. Hold on. I know it's not that big a deal, but it bothers me. When I go back to watch my VOD and my chapters are all off, just give me a second. One quick-o second. Okay. There. Boom, done. Okay, where'd I leave off? Stepping forward, I bared my fangs and snarled back. So come on, you bastards, I challenged. If you want them, you'll have to get through me first. The rabbits screamed, baring and gnashing their fangs. I roared a battle cry, feeling my demon erupt, tasting violence, and this time I welcomed its arrival. Brandishing my weapon, I lunged into their midst. Take your time. Oh, thank you, Brittany. It should be popping up any second now. Should be good. I hardly knew what I was doing. Everything was screaming fangs and slashing claws, rabbits hurling through the air, my blade singing as we danced and spun and cut at the monsters around us. Their tainted, foul-smelling blood soaked the ground and the trees, their shrieks rising into the wind. More rabbits came at me, drawn by the sounds of battle, leaping into the fray. I cut them down. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, baby girl. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. Where's my beer? Oh, baby, I'm coming. Fight. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh no, for reals. on. They ain't got nothing. Mortal Kombat ain't got nothing. It's like a freaking Resident Evil boss. Yo. Oh, she just fell. Dude, look at what? What is going on? Oh my god. What have I gotten myself into? Give me that apple. Run.
I think I can help, but I'm just tired of this thing up my tuckers. I don't think we're alone. But that's nothing compared to what you're
I'm trying. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I'm pushing all the buttons. Oh my god. Why are you creepy?
What are you doing here?
Something is real off about this.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. I got the baby cam right here in front of the monitor, so that's what I keep looking at. Just make sure she's okay. Okay. Thank you, Brittany. I'm back. Alright, where do we leave off? Right here. There's two. I cut them down. She's fighting the rabbits. Baby rolling around again. I know it every time. They go upstairs and they make noise and they wake her up. Okay. I cut them down too, growling my hate and fury and vengeance. They were too slow, too mindless, flinging themselves on my sword with vicious animal fury. I whirled from one attack to the next, ripping my blade through pale, shrieking bodies, feeling the sword dance in my hands. When it was over, I stood in the center of a massacre, scratched, bleeding, and surrounded by pale, dismembered bodies. Hunger flickered, always there, but I pushed it down. I was a vampire. Nothing would change that, but I didn't have to be a monster. Wiping rabid blood off my sword, I sheathed it and turned to gaze over the fields. The compound sat silent and dark on the hill, clouds of smoke billowing up through the rain. Settling against a tree, I watched it, waiting for the iron gates to swing open, listening for the creak and groan of metal. But as the hours passed and the storm moved on, sweeping off toward the east, the gates still did not budge. I guess Jeb doesn't want to leave the safety of the compound when there could be a vampire lurking outside, I mused. Glancing nervously at the sky, only an hour or so before dawn, they probably wouldn't go anywhere tonight. I guess some things are enough to give him pause after all. 40 minutes later, with sunlight threatening at the horizon and the birds chirping in the trees, I rose to find a place to sleep just as the groan of metal caught my attention. They're leaving now? Stunned, I watched as the gates swung open and the small group of humans filed out into the grass. I counted them all, Jeb and Darren, both carrying shotguns pointed into the woods. Ruth and Dorothy, Caleb, Bethany, and Matthew huddled together in the center. Silent Jake now carrying a rifle, old Teresa and Silas, and finally, bringing up the rear, making sure everyone got out okay, the boy who'd driven me off, who had turned his back on the vampire but still let it walk away without a fight. So Jeb had decided to move them out during the day, obviously trying to outrun the vampire by traveling when she could not. A smart choice, I had to admit. I wouldn't be able to follow them far, not with the sun minutes away from breaking over the horizon. Still, Jeb didn't know vampires, and he didn't know me. He could lead his people as fast and far as he'd liked. I was very, very persistent. Zeke swept his pistol over the fields as he left the compound, his eyes narrowed in concentration, looking for a vampire, but he wouldn't find it. He couldn't see me here in the trees and darkness, the woods still cloaked in shadow. Part of me still wondered why I was doing this, why I would bother. Jeb would kill me if I was discovered, and Zeke would do his best to help. But as they started across the field, I couldn't help but think how vulnerable they looked, how easily a rabid horde could tear them apart, even with Zeke and Jeb's protection. And I remembered the look in Zeke's eyes when he spoke of how many they had lost, the torment on his face because he blamed himself. I would not let that happen, not to Caleb or Bethany or Darren or Zeke. I wouldn't let anyone die. As the last human passed through the gate, it closed behind them with a loud final bang that echoed across the empty fields. With Jebediah Cross at the front and Zeke bringing up the rear, the group shuffled quietly into the dark woods, inching toward their mythical city somewhere beyond the horizon. A small smile played across my lips. Okay, Zeke, I thought, drawing back into the shadows, preparing to sink into the earth. Run if you want. I'll see you all soon, even if you don't see me. I'll make sure you get to your Eden, whether you like it or not. Stop me if you can. Alright, next section. It's not a chapter, but the next evening, I pushed myself out of the ground with a sense of purpose. The night was clear, the moon and stars bright overhead. It wasn't hard to find the tracks of a dozen humans making their way through the woods. I could see their footsteps in the soft earth and mud. I could trace their passing and the snapped twigs and crushed grass, blatant signs they left behind. They're not even bothering to hide their tracks, I mused, stepping over a low spot on the trail, churned to mud from several boots and feet. It made me a little nervous. If my vampire senses could pick them up this easily, so could any number of rabbits or wild animals lurking about. I guess Jeb is more concerned with speed now. Good thing rabbits aren't smart enough to track their prey, otherwise they'd be in a lot of trouble. I followed the trail for most of the night, slipping easily through the dark woods, having no need to rest or slow down. I found a few empty cans tossed into the bushes, crawling with ants, and I knew I was on the right path. When dawn arrived, I buried myself in the earth, frustrated that I had to stop, but feeling I was closing the distance. 2 hours past midnight on the second night, I finally heard voices drifting ahead of me through the trunks and branches, and my heart leaped. As silently as I could, I eased closer, listening to snippets of conversation echo over the breeze. Stepping around a boulder, I finally spotted two familiar figures standing on the edge of a narrow, cracked road that snaked into the darkness. Jebediah and Zeke hovered beside the pavement, facing each other. Jeb's mouth was stretched into a thin, severe line, while Zeke's face looked earnest, his expression intent. "We'll make less noise if we're walking on pavement," Zeke was saying, sounding exasperated but trying not to show it. A few yards away, the rest of the group huddled beneath the trees as Jeb and his people argued. I leaned against the rock, concealed in shadow, and listened. "It'll be easier on Teresa and the kids, and we'll make better time, too." If Jackal and his thugs come around any of those bends, we won't know until they're right on top of us, Jeb argued in a low voice, glaring at Zeke with cold, angry eyes. You've seen how fast they can move. By the time we hear them coming, it'll be too late. Will you sacrifice the safety of this group just because walking through forest is a little harder? To his credit, Zeke didn't back off. Sir, Zeke said quietly, please, we can't keep going like this. Everyone is exhausted. Walking all day and all night, we need a rest. Excuse me. If things don't get easier, we'll have people lagging behind and making mistakes. And if anyone is following us, it'll just be that much easier to pick off. Jeb's jaw tightened, eyes narrowing, and Zeke hurried on. We're going to need supplies soon, he said. And Larry told me this road eventually leads to a town. Sir, we need food, ammo, and a proper rest. I think we'd rather deal with the possibility of raiders than to have to watch our backs for rabbits and vampires in the woods. Jeb stared at him, and for a moment I thought he would refuse just on the principle of never agreeing with anyone. But then he blew out a short, irritated breath and turned to the road. Keep everyone together, he snapped as Zeke straightened quickly, and I want 2 people hanging back at least 20 feet from the rest of us. If they hear or see anything at all, I want to know about it immediately. Do you understand? Yes, sir. He gave his people one last baleful glare, then strode purposely onto the pavement while Zeke turned to signal everyone to keep moving. They shuffled forward, clearly relieved to be out of the tangled woods and dark, grasping trees. The road, crumbling and full of holes, was still treacherous, but it was easier than hacking through brush, and tripping over rocks and branches. I stayed off the pavement, however, slipping through brush and trees at the edge. Though it was still dark as pitch, it might have been too easy for Zeke to look back and see a silhouette following them down the open road. I could still hear him, though, as he and Darren dropped back the required 20 feet from the group to guard the rear. They were quiet at first, the only sounds being their feet on the uneven pavement. Then Darren's low voice drifted to me through the darkness. Your old man is sure kicking your ass lately, he muttered. That's the first time since the Archers that he's actually talked to you like a human being. He was angry, Zeke shrugged half-heartedly. I endangered the entire group. If anything had happened, it would have been my fault. You can't blame yourself, Zeke. We all saw her, talked to her. She had us all fooled. My gut twisted and I narrowed my eyes, zeroing in on the conversation. The sound of the wind and creaking branches faded away as I concentrated solely on the boys in front of me. I heard Zeke sigh, imagined him stabbing his fingers through his hair. I should have seen it, he muttered, dark loathing rolling off his voice. There were so many signs, so many little things now that I think about it. I just didn't put it together. I never thought she could be a vampire. Zeke suddenly kicked a chunk of pavement, sending it crashing into the bushes. God dare, he muttered through clenched teeth. What if she bit someone, like Caleb? What if she had been feeding on those kids the whole time? If she had killed someone, if anything happened to them, because I was... He trailed off, nearly choking on disgust before murmuring, I could never forgive myself. I felt cold and clenched, my fist to stifle the anger rising up like a storm. Zeke showed me better. He should know I would have never... Stopping... Oh my god, I'm like tired because I'm not reading right. I stopped, uncurling my hands. No, he shouldn't. Why should he? I was a vampire, and those kids were the easiest form of prey. In his position, I would think the same. Still, it hurt to hear again what they really thought of me. A monster who preyed indiscriminately on the smallest and weakest. It hurt a lot more than I thought it would. I had struggled hard not to feed on any of them, especially Caleb and Bethany, and it was all for nothing. Hey Black Ghost, welcome in. How are you? Let me see any other messages. Okay. We're doing story time. How was your weekend? Hello, hello. You're playing American Truck Simulator. Interesting. Where did I leave off? Oh, okay. But then I had also sacrificed someone else, a stranger, in order to not feed on those I knew. So maybe their fears were justified. Zeke, Darren's voice came again, hesitant, as if he feared people were listening. You know, I have no reason to doubt you. If you say she was a vampire, then I believe it. But she did seem that bad. That didn't seem that bad to me, you know? He paused, as if shocked that he could have voiced such a thing, but continued. I mean, I know what Jeb's told us. I know he says they're demons and there's nothing human about them, but I've never seen one before, Allison. What if we're wrong? Stop it. Zeke's voice sent ice into my stomach. It was hard, dangerous, the same tone he'd used when facing down a vampire that night in the rain. If Jeb heard you say that, he'd kick you out before you could blink. If we start questioning everything we know, we're lost, and I'm not going to start doubting now. She was a vampire, and that was all I needed to know. I'm not going to put everyone in danger just because you became somewhat attached. Look who's talking, I thought, just as Darren muttered the exact same thing. Zeke scowled at him. What? Look who's talking, Darren repeated, angrier this time. I might have welcomed her along in hunts, but I wasn't tripping over myself to talk to her every night. Everyone could see the way you looked at the girl. You weren't exactly subtle, you know? Ruth nearly had kittens every time the two of you went off to do something. So don't lecture me about getting attached, Zeke. You were falling for that vampire. We all knew it. Maybe you'd better check your own neck before you go pointing fingers at other people. Seems to me the vampire could have bitten you anytime she wanted. Zeke turned and punched Darren in the jaw, sending him sprawling to the pavement. I froze in shock. Darren staggered upright, wiping his mouth, and tackled Zeke with a yell, knocking them both down. Shouts and cries rose from the group as the two boys struggled and kicked, fists flying in the middle of the road. Darren was older and slightly taller than Zeke, but Zeke had been trained to fight and managed to straddle Darren's chest, pounding his face. A smell of blood trickled through the air. Oh no. It was over in seconds, though the actual fight seemed much longer. Jake and Silas descended on the boys, prying them apart, and the two fighters glared at each other, panting and wiping at their mouths. Blood streamed from Darren's nose, and Zeke's lip had been split open, dripping red onto the pavement. They didn't struggle against their captors, though both seemed ready to fly at the other once more if they were released. What is the meaning of this? You had to give Jeb props. He didn't shout or even raise his voice, but the tension between the two boys diffused instantly. Jeb waved the men aside and stood between the former combatants, looking grim. I watched their faces closely. Darren looked pale and terrified, but the expression on Zeke's face was one of shame. Disappointing, Ezekiel. Jeb's tone couldn't be any flatter if he dropped it from a 30-story building, but Zeke winced as if he'd been given a death sentence. I'm sorry, sir. It's not me you should apologize to, Jeb eyed them both with his steely gaze, then stepped back. I do not know the cause of your fight, nor do I care, but we do not raise our hands in anger to anyone in this community. You both know that. Yes, sir, both Zeke and Darren muttered. Since both of you have energy enough to fight, tonight you will give your rations to someone who is in better need of them than you. Yes, sir. Jake, Jeb called, motioning the older man forward. Take up the rear guard with Darren. Zeke, he turned to Zeke, who flinched ever so slightly. You will join me up front. Oh, snap. Zeke and Darren exchanged a glance, then Zeke turned away, following Jebediah to the head of the group. But I saw the unspoken apology flash between them and suddenly realized that Darren was afraid, not for himself, but for Zeke. Really? I found out several hours later when we stumbled upon the town Larry had been talking about. It had the same empty, desiccated feel of most dead communities. Cracked streets, rusting cars, structures falling apart and overgrown with weeds. A herd of deer scattered through a parking lot, leaping over vehicles and rusty carts. Darren watched them bound away with a hungry, regretful look on his face, but Zeke, walking stiffly beside Jebediah, didn't even glance up. I followed them through the town, hugging buildings and easing our own cars until they came to a small building on the corner of the street. At one point, it had been white with a sharp black steeple and windows of colored glass. Now, the siding was peeling off, showing rotten boards underneath, and the windows had been smashed into tiny razor fragments that had glinted in the moonlight. A wooden cross balanced precariously atop the roof, leaning forward as if it might topple at any moment. This must be a church. I hadn't actually ever seen one standing. The vampires had razed all the ones they could find. No wonder the group would be attracted to this building. It probably gave them a sense of security. Jebediah escorted them in, pushing through the rotting door, and I looked around for a place to hole up to. The statue of an angel, broken and corroding away, poked out of the weeds at the edge of the lot next to the church. Curious, I examined it and found several chipped, broken gravestones buried under the long grass. This must be a graveyard or a cemetery. I had heard of them before in New Covington, places where families used to bury their dead. In New Covington, bodies were usually burned to prevent the spread of the disease. This place, like the church itself, was a relic of another time. Hey, Brittany. Dawn was about an hour away. Crouching, I was about to burrow into the cool, rich earth that lay beneath the grass and weeds when approaching footsteps made me look up. Zeke's bright, tall form cut through the grass several yards away, followed by Jebediah, close on his heels. I froze, becoming vampire still, as motionless as the gravestones around me. They passed very close enough for me to see Zeke's cross glimmering on his chest, and the smooth white scar tissue on Jebediah's face. Zeke walked swiftly in front of the older man, staring straight ahead like a prisoner on his way to the gallows. Dang. Stop, Jeb said quietly, and Zeke stopped. The older man held something long and metallic, tapping it against his leg. A car antenna. Let's get on with it, Ezekiel, he murmured. I flicked my gaze to Zeke, who stood motionless for a heartbeat, his hands clenched at his sides. Then slowly, methodically, he turned and removed his shirt, tossing it to the ground. I bit the inside of my cheek. His skin was a map of old, pale scars crisscrossing his back and shoulders. Turning stiffly, he placed his palms against one of the gravestones poking out of the grass and bowed his head. I saw his shoulders tremble once, but his face remained impassive. "You know why I do this," Jeb said softly, moving up behind him. "Yes," Zeke muttered. His knuckles were white from gripping the headstone. "Don't move," I told myself, closing my fists in the dirt. "Do not move. Do not go out there to help him. Stay where you are." "You are a leader," Jebediah continued, and without warning, struck Zeke's exposed back with the strip of metal. I cringed, fighting the impulse to snarl, as Zeke tightened his jaw. Blood, bright and vivid, seeped crimson down his scarred back. "I expect more of you," Jebediah continued in the same calm, unruffled voice, striking him again, this time across the shoulders. "My gosh." Zeke bowed his head, panting. "If I fall, you must lead them in my place." 2 more vicious blows in rapid succession. "You must not be weak. You must not succumb to emotion or the desires of the flesh. If you are to become a true leader, you must kill everything that tempts you, everything that makes you question your morals or your faith. If we are to survive this world, if we are to save the human race, we must be ruthlessly diligent. If we fall, the sacrifices of those before us will be for nothing. Do you understand, Ezekiel?" The last question was delivered with such a vicious blow that Zeke finally gasped and buckled against the headstone. I crouched in the grass, shaking with fury, my fangs fully extended, fighting the urge to leap out and rip Jebediah open from sternum to groin. Jeb stepped back, his face smooth and blank once more. "Do you understand?" he asked again in a quiet voice. "Yes," Zeke answered in a surprisingly steady voice as he pulled himself up. His back was a mess of blood, angry slashes over his already numerous scars. "I understand. I'm sorry, sir." The older man tossed the antenna into the weeds. "Have you apologized to Darren yet?" he asked, and when Zeke nodded, he stepped up and grasped his shoulders. Zeke flinched. "Come on then. Let's get you cleaned up before the blood attracts anything dangerous." I sank my fingers into the dirt, watching Zeke stoop slowly, painfully, to retrieve his shirt and follow Jebediah out of the cemetery. My muscles ached from holding myself back. The scent of blood, the violence, the furious rage towards Jebediah was almost too much to handle. I watched Zeke stumble, wincing as he braced himself against the headstone, and a low growl slipped out before I could stop it. "Oh man." Zeke straightened, glancing back toward the cemetery, a wary frown crossing his face. I bit my tongue, cursing myself, and thought motionless thoughts. I was a tree, a stone, a part of the landscape and the night. Zeke's gaze swept through the cemetery, peering into the shadows. At one point, he looked right at me, our eyes meeting through the darkness, but then he slid away and continued on without recognition. "Ezekiel," Jebediah turned to frown at his pupil, impatient. "What are you looking at?" Zeke took a step back. "Nothing, sir. I thought I heard..." He shook his head. "Never mind. It was probably a raccoon." "Then why are we still standing here?" Zeke murmured an apology and turned away. They disappeared around the corner, back into the church, and I slumped to the ground, fury and the hunger buzzing through my veins. The smell of Zeke's blood still hung in the air, though not as strong as when he was present. I had to get away. The longer I stayed, the more I wanted it. And if Zeke, or worse, Jebediah, came through the cemetery again, I might not be able to resist attacking either of them. The sky overhead showed a faint pink light on the belly of the clouds, and the sun wouldn't be far behind. I burrowed into the cold cemetery ground, trying not to imagine what else was buried here beneath the grass and tombstones. The earth closed around me, dark and comforting, and I slipped into the waiting blackness of sleep. And for the first time since I left New Covington, I dreamed. Oh, here's her dream. A dark, empty city. Skyscrapers leaning against each other like fallen trees. Memories tinted with anger. Shouldn't have let my guard down. Should have seen that trap. I was careless. Lightning flickered, turning the world white for a split second. And in the stillness between the flash and the next boom of thunder, I saw him, smiling at me. Who? Oh, snap. That's it for chapter 18. Here we go. Okay, where are we at? Okay. I think that's gonna be it for me, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed the story and also the gameplay story. That was fun. I'm so glad I finished it. So excited, guys. Let's go here. Is it still on? It's still on. I didn't turn it off yet. Turn that off. And that off. Let's turn this on. Okay. You're welcome, Brittany. I'm glad you like story time. Oops. What the? Go here. Let's see who's on. I'm debating which game I should play next. I don't know if I should continue Ghost of Tsushima and finish the DLC and then do the boss, but that's gonna take me a little bit, you know? Maybe I can do the Telltale. The Guardians of the Galaxy. What do you guys think? Where is it? Here it is. See? Got it right here. Let me look up how long. You're gonna see how I investigate here. When I look at new games, this is what I do. I go here and I want to see how long the game is gonna take. Can't spell. It says 9.5 hours to 10 hours, so about 10 hours. So that might take me 2 or 3 streams. Okay. Let me watch the trailer. Hopefully it doesn't lag. Let's see. Don't you lag. Don't you lag.
The Guardians are broken. I don't see a world where you can actually defeat Hala.
Well, we're certainly not gonna beat her with that kind of attitude.
I can't imagine a time when you didn't hate each other.
We took down Thanos. We can totally handle Hala, right, guys? Guys?
This will require everyone to work together flawlessly. I do not believe I have seen that happen, ever. Star-Lord!
I will hunt you down to the ends of the galaxy. There will be no home for you anywhere.
We accidentally created a supervillain. There's only one thing we can do.
So annoying.
I'll get the cyanide pills. I am Groot.
Alright. I'll probably just play that eventually. I don't know when though. Okay. Let's go back here. Who are we gonna raid? Who are we gonna raid? Oh, who's going to TwitchCon? Anybody going to TwitchCon? Let's see here. More. Oh my god, there's so many. Let's see. Baldur's Gate. There's Just Chatting. Oh, he's playing God of War. Let me see. Come on. This thing is lagging. Okay, yeah, I love God of War. Let's go see. It's 2610. And let me drop my raid messages. Wait, let's make sure he's not raiding out. Okay, 45 minutes in. Should be good. Raid. The 2610. Is that how you spell it? Yes. So Frosty Tools is gonna throw out a custom raid message. Alrighty. Good night, Brittany. Let me copy this message. I've never done this before, so I'm gonna try it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna read him with 29 viewers. Let's go. Thank you guys for still hanging out. Let's make this guy's night. I think he's got 1 viewer right now.
What happened? Ace here? No. The fault is mine. My responsibility to...
My computer is gonna like freaking explode. Okay. Yeah, he's still going. Right. I'll throw out my ending screen. I'll see you guys on Friday. Probably gonna be playing Ghost of Tsushima. So I will see you then. Good night.